I got you this in there.
The tax on everything is high.
They ask me when I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
It's a tax on everything. They really stealing from us, OD.
Yo, they robbing niggas blind.
It's sick right now, and I think the thing that makes me most sick about it. All right, I'll give a perfect example of like why shit is just way too high right now. And again, it's relative depending
Everything
upon
is
what
ultra
kind of money
expensive.
you
This
make.
is a pre-pod convo coming into the pod.
We went into
like?
let's do the
No, that's
intro.
hard. Keep going.
Okay. So went down to the Ravens game last week, caught the L, of course, to the Colts. Rough game.
That shit pissed me
Rough
off,
game.
yo.
Rain game
That shit
too.
fucked my Sunday up, yo. I'm sorry, shit F my Sunday up.
It was awful out there, bro. The weather, yo, like
It was nasty.
But the thing that got me before I get into the game specifics, and then we'll go into some details a little bit later, was the fact that event parking. Yo, you know what they charging for event parking down there?
Tell me, 'cause this was
$50?
crazy.
50 bones,
That's
nigga.
crazy.
That's across the board now.
That's fucking
That's
crazy.
crazy.
The first time I ever saw that
That's
was
Nigga, I risked my life and parked in a very sketchy portion of
That's
Baltimore for that.
crazy.
Yo, I'm not doing that.
the first time I saw it was at the Cowboy Stadium, yo.
That's crazy.
I can't
like,
fade
whoa.
it. I can't fade it.
50
Now it's
piece
everywhere.
is crazy.
That's sick.
To
bro.
not be at the stadium, a 50 piece is crazy, bro.
Sickness.
Like, if you were like at the stadium.
Now
like
I
the
see
extended
why
lot,
everybody is packed in the fucking light rail like sardines trying to get down there. Fuck
to save
that.
that money and
Yeah.
everything expensive. The grocery store
God
high,
damn.
everything high, so you got to keep it low, man.
Yo, I'm driving down there and I see the first garage that say 50. I'm like, all right, they went up a little bit. So I see my one that's normally 25. It was 25
Yeah, that shit
last
used to be
year.
25, yo. I
Like, yo,
remember.
this shit was 25
Right near
last
the
year.
clock tower.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
one like
Nigga.
a block
I know
past
exactly what
that.
you're talking about.
Yeah,
Right
it's the
past
perfect
that,
Yep.
for
they
the
said
O's and that
50 as
game.
well. I was like, oh, wow. I'm just going to have to go find some street parking then. Yo. Like,
Yeah.
nah, I can't fade it.
That's crazy.
I'm happy I got down
when
there
he
so
called
early.
me, I went off because I was shocked. Because I haven't been down there in a minute. Like, that was like 2 years ago when I went for a game.
Yeah, and again, y'all might have to update me. Maybe I'm not going out enough. I don't know.
I'm not gonna say why I would say this to you, but just let me know if you need to park somewhere.
All right. That makes sense. That makes sense.
That's
I got
smart,
you.
yo.
I got you the next time. I'd
Yeah,
have
please.
To do that. So normally we've been going
50 is
down a
crazy.
good. We can give like a little bit of. We've done this before on the podcast, but we've been going down to the Ravens Stadium since what was that? 2000, 2001?
I don't know, yo. I was a little kid.
Yeah, we was little. We've been going down there every year since then.
Yeah.
All the home games. We may miss a few here and there due to
You
weather.
remember I ain't never want to go, yo.
Weather, poor performance, whatever. Yeah, that's why you don't
I
go
ain't never
now.
wanna go,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's more just me and my
Cold
dad and my
rain,
godbrother now.
It be too much going on. You know, I think I got ADD. Like, when shit be going on around us, I'm like
Yeah, it's
always
a lot going
computing
on.
what's going on. And it's like, I can't focus on the game like when I'm at home.
It's a lot of shit going on, definitely. But it was so we've been going down there so long, we didn't seen everything that I thought I could see as far as like pricing it. It didn't. We seen it go up, but I never seen it double 1 year like that.
That's
yo.
crazy.
I've never seen that.
That's crazy.
They
Because I can
taxing
even see like the
crazy.
35. Like
35, I would've been cool.
but it's like we still keeping it like this not the playoffs.
I would have even went damn near with
It's not
40.
the playoffs,
But
dog.
it's a regular season game against the Colts
it's
in the
not the
rain,
playoffs
yo.
shit,
Like,
yo.
are you crazy?
Now you down there for the playoffs, go crazy with your charging, bro. Like,
Wild. I'm catching the bus with Pops now. Yo.
yeah.
So we used to drive down with him, and then he would park. Then we started driving down with my godbrother. He find street parking. This was the one game that I had to drive by myself. So
Yeah.
I usually only have to do that a few times a year because I'll try to meet up with them and then just ride down. But
Dope.
no,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be doing that this year. Fuck that, nigga. God damn, night games might not happen for me.
Oh yeah.
That might not be a thing
Damn.
this year, nigga.
Holla at
Yo.
me.
Yeah. holla
Oh,
at
that's
me,
right.
yeah.
That's right. I got you.
Yeah. And we got episode 281, Coach Class Pod. Continue like rating and subscribing. We appreciate the engagement. We never clap it up for ourselves, yo. But yo, I've been liking the way the channel has been growing organically, yo. The comments is what helped me, yo. Helped me through the week, yo. I'm like, yo, somebody
GMO
got
in
really
our growth,
serious
bro.
about
Just straight.
anything
That'd be
we was
funny,
talking about, yo.
That'd be
And
funny.
Nah, that was.
Yo, I'm gonna ask it.
That's all I'm gonna do with this face, because
I think I'm gonna ask at least one of them, yo. Like one of them comments, I just gotta ask a question about.
No. He knows who we're talking about. Or she knows who we're talking about.
I'm gonna leave it alone. Bro.
Hey, how do y'all feel, man? The O's clinched the AL East.
That's dope, yo.
Big shit.
That's dope.
Pops hit me. He was like, "Yo, I was on the joint. I got one of the tickets for the ALDS. What series is that?" I was like, "What?
Yo, that's hard.
Nigga, ain't that the first series? I think
He had to be there, yo.
he's about to be there, game 3 or some shit like that. Dad just be doing shit, yo. I
Dad.
love that nigga, man.
Nah, I'm trying to get to that level, yo.
You had to get in the house,
Shout
yo.
out, Dad.
Yo, I was crying, man.
But yo, that's the hardest thing about him, cause like, yo, he just goes and does shit he wants to do.
And
like,
I fuck
don't
with that.
care, yo.
I tell
Like,
him to do
like,
that kind of shit. Yo,
that's
because
hard,
he don't
yo.
be doing like he's particular as far as in his personal life. So
Yeah,
like
me
if
too.
I like him to do shit like that. So I'm gonna try to. If anything, I'll try to get one around the time once we figure out what we doing as far as at around that. But if the tickets, I gotta
They
see,
gonna be
man.
high, yo. You gotta do
try
that
to
shit
get-
now,
I'ma try
nigga.
to
see,
They
nigga.
gonna be high,
I
nigga.
know they up there.
It's gonna be wild high.
Yeah, they gonna be high as shit.
I know
bro.
the atmosphere.
It's gonna be wild
Yeah.
down there. I gotta
Crazy.
experience
It's
it.
gonna be some emotional O's fans, cause there's some people with family members that have been watching for.
I think I
forever,
missed
yo.
it, 'cause
We
I
got a
wasn't-
loyal fan base.
I wasn't on the last episode, so I had made it down there to see them play. Did I talk about that on the last pod that I was on?
I don't think so.
I don't think so,
I
nah.
don't know if I made it down. Yeah, so I made it down there to see them. They lost the game that I went down there for. They were playing Tampa in that series.
Oh yeah, I think
But
you was
we-
off the episode and I
yeah.
alluded to it.
We won that series, so like it was definitely fun to see Adam Jones retire as a O.
That's dope.
That was the dopest part of it. They played his song. You remember I don't know if you
That
ever
Adam
really
Jones
seen it.
retirement is legendary too.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Adam Jones, seeing him come out with his sons to the running out. He played a little joke because he looked like he was out of shape. He's not playing sports no more, so it makes sense.
man.
So he was running.
Chilling.
You got to run from where the pitchers come out all the way to the damn near the pitching mound.
yeah.
So he did like a little joint where he like bent down and was breathing hard and shit, and then he got back up and started running again. He's still cool as hell, yo. They had the Jeezy, yo. What was his shit, yo? I think it was either balling. Was it that joint or was it what Jeezy?
Was it
joint
one of the shits off the recession?
Fuck, I had it on the video too that I used, and I can't play it on here, so I'm not going to try to do it. But he came out to his Jeezy song too, which was what
That's dope.
his batting song that he used to come out to when he played for us.
Yeah,
so
that's
that
dope.
was cool to see. It was a dope experience. The only thing I can say, they gotta start upgrading some of the amenities within the Oreo Stadium now that I know we got some chicken this year, yo. So y'all gotta upgrade some of that
Yeah,
shit
bro.
within that
That shit been
stadium.
the
Was it
same
Jeezy?
since
My
the
bad. Was it
90s.
Jeezy Lose My Mind?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
it. Yes. I couldn't remember what the fucking song was, but it's that joint. Yes.
Zaystradamus.
It was dope, man. It was
Yeah, they
dope
got
to
him
see it.
a few upgrades.
Lose My Mind was hard.
They just
I
gotta-
just thought about the beat in my head when
They
you
gotta
said
add a
That was
little bit
103.
more screen
That
time
103.
on there to show you like what's happening on the screen depending upon where you're sitting at. Like you need that screen. Like you're gonna be turned like this the whole time, or you gonna be. Like,
Yeah.
It just depends on where you're sitting at.
They want to keep it still kind of old school, which is the beauty of the ballpark because it looks. That's one of the best balls.
It is.
Nah, that
it's a
part
dope
is
ball.
fire looking,
Amazing,
yo.
It's dope.
It's the building behind it, the brick building, yo. Like that shit is iconic. And then you got the perfect view of the
They really don't have a bad.
like they
seat
got
in
the
there either.
brown big lawn.
You can see
what
the
is
whole
that,
city
yo?
skyline down there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that little
essentially
city
from the-
skyline from
yeah,
the
it's
home plate.
So dope. So dope.
It's amazing.
You got that hotel that's right across the street. Is it the
Yeah, they
Marriott?
put that in there. That was recent.
Yeah.
That's within the last maybe decade.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
I think they said it's a room in there where you could see the game.
No,
yo.
you can't. If
But
you
they
sitting on
charge
the
like an
opposite
arm and a
side,
leg for it. But that would be
People be out
dope.
there chilling, yo.
That's fire.
That would be dope.
That's fire.
Yeah, you
I
get
would-
yourself a few
oh, that'd be
rings.
fire for a
Chilling.
playoff game. I wonder what they.
You know that
charging
room
for
is gonna be. Those
Oh, they
rooms-
charge. They
I know they
taxing.
taxed him
Ooh,
for the playoff
Yeah,
game, bro.
that joint probably like
Damn, I know it
600.
is. I know.
Yeah.
600.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe
easily.
it's that.
Yeah,
at least
Yeah,
that.
it might be more than that. Yeah,
Oh yeah, because you gotta
For the
stay
night.
there too. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
Might be
They're gonna
like
charge you
12
the
or
ticket
11.
price and the room
Yeah,
price.
hit niggas over
when
the
we
head
hit the
with the
playoffs,
11.
you know, they said playoffs. They hit us with the tax. That's that playoff tax.
Playoff
It's been a
tax,
minute
yo.
though. They
Baltimore
gotta
winning,
recoup-
bro.
they
Our
gotta
city
recoup
winning
that
right now,
revenue.
man. The city is winning right now.
Nah,
At least
that's-
within baseball and football is early. So we
Frustrating
figuring it
out.
out, bro.
That shit was frustrating.
We
as shit,
figuring
bro.
it out, man.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing I do want to say from that game for the lactose intolerant community, like myself, be careful when you get that hot dog with the macaroni and cheese and the crab on the
Yo,
top of
why
it.
did you get a crab mac and cheese hot dog?
Why?
Knowing you get
Outrage.
mud, but
I had to
know you was
float
fucked
home.
up.
Don't
I was speed racer home.
Don't
nigga.
tell me you got
I
that.
did
Those
like
in that- you was
95.
farting and shit
I
like
was not
Pops on the way
shitting
home.
in the Oreo Stadium, bro. I couldn't do it. I was like, I gotta float.
Your shit was
Rich,
bubbling like
did
pops.
you get that before 5th and the 3rd inning?
I got it when we first got it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the worst part. You gotta take your lactate or get it before you about to leave or something like that. Yo,
I'm
don't
not
get it in the
fucking with no
beginning,
shit
man.
Like that. See, me,
And then they just serving them bitches on like a conveyor belt now. The new style of like.
that shit is not good for niggas with mud butt, yo.
shouldn't have did it, man.
You knew that was gonna
Yo,
kill you.
my lady told me, she was like, "Why are you getting that? Just get the regular hot dog." I was like, "Yo, but it's the crab mac and cheese hot dog. I gotta try it."
Now you went there hungry.
Shout
didn't
out
you?
your lady,
did.
yo. 'cause
You
that's
can't-
crazy
yo,
to
Yo,
do.
whenever you about to get
That's
food
crazy to
outside,
get that. I would've told you
even
the
if
same
it's
thing. I
grocery
should've
shopping.
did.
Like, yo, you gonna have the shit, bro.
Never get it hungry,
bro.
yo.
I was fucked up out
hungry,
there,
yo.
man.
Joe, you probably was farting and
Oh
shit.
man, yo, it got bad.
Yo
it
had
got
the
bad.
gas.
Nah, his Rich stomach was like,
Yeah.
It definitely got bad. Definitely hit the pop soul playing joint, yo. But
Oh, that's the worst. I can't stand when I got mud butt and I'm out, yo. Like, that's the worst. At a stadium, I would have been frustrated because I start sweating and shit.
See,
I'd be like, yo, I
it
gotta
didn't
go
really
bad,
start
yo.
hitting me until like towards the end of the game anyway, and we was getting
Oh, good.
smacked. It wasn't like we was up to bat for long. We got smacked in that game. I ain't gonna hold you.
stomach started
Tampa
gurgling.
whooped on us. It was about that. I think it might have been the bottom of the 7th or top of the 8th is when I started to feel the rumblings, and I knew
You waited too late if you waited for the rumbling.
immediately. No, it was. I'm saying the initial
Oh,
rumblings
yeah,
is where it's
'cause I'm
like,
yo,
something's got to happen
after
within a
that,
little
it's
bit.
starting to, like, it's holding it.
So now it was that. It became that. I didn't reach prairie dog status, thankfully. Like I didn't.
you should have
make
ran
any
up in the
brown
Hilton,
my
yo. I
pants.
know they got a bathroom on the 1st floor, yo.
I couldn't
that
do
would've
it,
been a
bro.
good move,
I just,
yo.
I didn't
Matter
know what to do.
plays.
I didn't know it. I just floated home.
At least you made it, yo.
Yeah.
Just gotta get home, bro. You
Yeah.
know?
How y'all feel about clearly big sports news this week with that Dame Lillard going to the Bucks, man? That was one of the things I was like,
Switching
I
over
know we got to
basketball,
talk about this.
Just from a basketball and a viewing standpoint, when they was mentioning teams, when the first thing popped up about him possibly being traded, I was like, yo, why wouldn't he just want to go to the Bucks?
Yeah.
It just seemed like a
Easy.
perfect fit, yo. And they have the assets.
I swear
And they
we
can stick
said this
defense
shit.
on that team.
Did you say that?
I think I said it or Zay said
I
it
know.
like
I
probably an
traded for
episode or
him
two
on
ago.
there on 2K.
Okay.
No.
That's how much I like that fit, yo.
And we
with
said it
Giannis.
on one of the episodes before because I forget what we was talking about because you said the 2K thing and I think I was like, yo, why wouldn't he just go there? That would be an easy fit to go
Yeah.
get a ring.
It
Like,
just
yo,
make-
I had to
it
go
just-
look
the
back on the
stylistic
episodes.
matchup.
that was
just
probably
makes
like 4
sense.
episodes ago.
Yeah, I gotta go check that out, man.
It makes
I-
sense, yo.
Yeah, yo.
It
I
makes
think-
sense.
One of the things I took away from it, did y'all see the video of DeAndre Ayton getting
Oh,
his
yeah.
locker and all that?
Yeah.
Where did he get traded to?
He's on the Blazers.
He's on the
now.
Blazers now.
Okay.
This was a part of that trade. That's why
Yeah.
I'm bringing it up. The only thing I want to say, and then we can get back to Dame, because let me stay on Dame real quick, and then I'll go to DeAndre Ayton. I was hyped to see it, like you
Yeah,
said.
that shit gonna be
It's good to see
fire.
what we're gonna see. He wanted
the
to
Western
clearly get
Conference
to the
matchups
East.
now are gonna be crazy.
He wanted to get to the East, so it makes sense for him to go play with Giannis.
Playing with Giannis.
Y'all think how do y'all know about Golden? Because matter of fact, I'm just going off because I'm thinking about like they got to get matchups for these guys now. Because like I think Denver is good as far as a big man and then like a 2 that's super nice.
And they got a good roster overall.
Yeah, great roster.
Bucks got to get an extra piece or two.
For sure.
Yeah.
To beat
But
the
you still got Steph in them. Like who could they get to like?
Bro, they have nobody to cover Giannis. Yo.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
why-
That's what I'm saying. Who could they?
That's
get,
why Chris
though?
Middleton being hurt really helped them win the finals because I believe they beat Boston, and I don't think they have an answer for. They didn't have an answer for that team. I think they would have went back to back.
What if Golden State gets like 2 annoying, aggressive big guys? Like I'm trying to think. That's like not great but decent. Like what if they could get like
JaVale McGee-esque players? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Andre Drummond-esque players? And
Oh no, Andre Drummond.
Yeah.
Andre
he
is
don't hoop
kind
no
of
more.
nice though.
Yeah, he don't hoop no more.
Andre nice. Andre all
Nah,
right.
He can't do nothing with Giannis.
Andre Drummond?
Giannis, though.
Nah.
But I'm saying 2 of them.
Definitely
So
not.
it's like just bodies to put on the bodies.
Barbecue chicken if they put Drummond on that
Nah,
motherfucker.
because no, and even with me after I said it, I thought about it and I was like, wait, this nigga had 10 assists and like 20 points in
Barbecue
the
Drummond
first
is
half.
wild, bro.
Yeah, that nigga
I'm
said-
naming this Barbecue Drummond,
Yeah.
yo. I think that's the name of this episode. BBQ Drummond.
Yeah. Nah, that's real though. Cause that's like he would get fried. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like
I
just
know
like
what
a
you're
big annoying guy that's not trash. Like, yo,
Well,
if I loaf, he
That's
gonna
why I said
score.
JaVale McGee.
Everybody trying to get those
You know what I mean?
guys now.
Yeah.
Because the bigs are coming
I'm trying
back.
to think of
You know what I mean?
dudes like it's some.
They already got Kevin Looney. who's that type of player, but they would need at least one more.
Yeah.
And then you got to throw Draymond. You got to rotate like three solid. But they don't have that other dude there.
And I'm just thinking like with Jokic, like nobody can fuck with him, yo.
That pick and roll, they gonna be
Nobody can fuck with like the shit he was doing.
As long as they stay healthy,
Yeah, it's the health.
it's
They ain't
just,
been hurt
that's the
a little bit
biggest
recently.
thing. Is like they gotta stay healthy.
yeah.
And Drew Holiday, my guy, but they had to get rid of him, yo.
It was-
You have to for that trade. Like it's not very many.
You gotta do it for
gotta
Dame,
do it
bro.
for
Like,
Dame,
I'm
bro.
sorry,
Yeah.
man. Like,
But
that's
He's excellent.
I like Drew
perimeter
Holiday
defender,
a lot,
yo. He
bro.
gonna be great on any team.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that nigga
yeah.
is nice, yo. So
That's my dude, yo.
yeah, he's.
Is he on the
definitely-
Blazers now, or is
He's
he on the
Blazers,
Suns?
But I think the rumor is the Blazers gonna possibly get rid of him. It would make some sort of sense because they got 2 young guards. That's
Yeah, they picked up
talented,
Scoot
yo,
as well.
And he not going. You don't want. He's a starting point guard. He's not a 6-man. Not quite yet. Yo. Like you gotta.
Send him to Shot Rack, man. We'll take him, yo.
I
Yeah,
know
y'all
y'all
definitely
take him.
take
That's a
him,
nice. That's a nice one.
We'll
For y'all.
take
Y'all
him,
get
yo.
him.
Shot Rack, yo. Pull a trigger, yo.
You know he's gonna mess around and end up on the Lakers.
That, I know.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
LeBron definitely gonna pull his Thanos rings out, yo, and get some guys, yo.
GM
He's
Braun.
gonna close his hand and just get 5 nice, like moderately nice.
They've been
niggas.
getting a lot of solid people in the
They got
offseason,
some
man.
pieces. They
Yeah.
got some pieces.
They still don't got
I'm gonna
nobody
see
that
what
can
they
stick
see.
Joker. That's
Not
about it.
Joker, like yo.
I don't
Joker
think
and
there's
Jamal
anybody
Murray
that
is
can do that.
crazy.
There's
yo.
not too
Around
many
that
people
team
that
of young
can.
guys that's really nice, yo.
That nigga's a dog, bro.
What was you saying about Ayton, yo?
Okay, so let me talk about that a little bit. I felt like he was faking. In my personal opinion, as far as how hype he was about being here, he felt like this is a fresh
like I just
start.
got drafted.
I feel like I just got drafted again. It was slights he was throwing back at the Suns, which I get because he didn't do well on the Suns. But I don't know what the inner workings were like. To me personally, it felt like you was just trying to amp yourself up, and you're gonna be that guy again,
Know what's something crazy?
getting barbecued.
Talented, man.
He's
That's
so
the-
nice. He has the ability
how
to
much
do
would
it.
it cost? How much would it cost Golden State to get Ayton on some leverage type shit?
But I think
I mean, it's too late now. You would have to
It's
do
too
another
late.
what's the name check.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
a little restrict. It's not 2K
It's
where you can just
restricted.
take off.
Oh yeah, you
certain
can't just
things.
go crazy.
You can't like.
See, I
trade
don't
it
know the
and then-
rules. I'm not an expert, but I love basketball.
I don't
so
believe so. I know definitely they got free agent.
You're just thinking
like,
fantasy
something.
wise.
fantasy wise. Like in my mind, that's how we said the Dame Lillard
Fantasy
Milwaukee
type.
joint.
You
We
might
was
not
They
like,
made
get
that
it.
happen.
Traded for like
They
60
made
days.
that
and
happen.
somebody said something about the Heat. And I'm like, nah, yo, he would be nice here. And then it was like, he's like, nigga, that's
It
what I
might
made
have
on
been
my
the-
2K.
It
Like,
might have been the TV episode.
I can't remember, yo, but it was,
Might have been the episode.
I
'cause
can't
we got
remember,
into
but
the
we
sports
definitely
talk,
said
man.
that, yo.
Ayton got to shake off, yo.
Sprinkling the sauce around the yeah, Ayton
If
could.
Ayton don't get busy, man, like it's gonna be.
I want him
He
to
gonna be on
do
his
well.
DeAndre Drummond type.
But I
of
just
he gonna-
didn't believe
after the
it.
contract. he
Ayton
gonna
went
be-
where he's on.
He's on the Blazers.
The Blazers. I feel
I
like
like that. I like that.
This is his
team.
perfect
like that
opportunity
young
for him to
team.
be that big
and
guy.
I feel like in that situation, it's no pressure. Like niggas that's young flourish under that because it's like, yo, I'm not with the greatest guys where I'm expected to be great. Like with Kevin Durant and them, you better play good as shit every
Nah,
night.
he's
yo.
expected
You're
to
not
be.
gonna look.
He's expected to be
He's
good.
definitely
Yeah, he
expected
is.
to be.
That's why they
dominant.
brought. I mean, that's why
And
they
he's
bring
gonna
him in.
be more of a main piece now. Like
Yeah,
that's what they
yeah.
looking at him. Can he handle that? Because in the biggest stages that I've seen him on. Now again, how many league times? How long has he been in the league? 3 years?
5 years.
5 years.
Four?
Probably
Oh
five.
no,
Four
I don't
or
want to hear
five.
that.
Five.
I was
4 or
going to
5,
say he
somewhere
was
around there.
he was young, but 4 or 5 years is long enough, nigga, to me to where you start making
Still
your
young,
moves.
though.
Yeah.
But
It's still young, relatively young, but I haven't seen him where he's been that dominant of a player. But again, I am not the expert on basketball.
he had a little
so I
stretch
ain't
at one
gonna
point when they was kind of trying to compare him to David Robinson.
Holy
And
shit.
He was doing well.
He was doing
He
well.
was
I
doing
remember.
well. He was really doing well.
I know what you're
So
talking about.
He's got it in
In
him.
the
Can
regular
he bring it
season,
out?
he does have spurts of
Chauncey
going
over
crazy.
there, right? Chauncey the
Yeah,
coach.
Chauncey over there.
All right,
I like it.
I
'Cause
like
Chauncey got a
Chauncey.
nice young
Yeah, I
team
mean, he
with
got
talent,
a young
yo.
nucleus.
Yeah,
now.
yo.
I mean, that's I think all
That's
he
tough.
needed, and maybe he can get his.
They drafted Scoot.
What's my man? That was
They
the
need way
coach?
more people, yo.
Now they got
gonna
Scoot
get
and they got my
smoked in
boy.
the
What's
West,
the
yo.
name? What's their 2 guard? That's playing alongside them. That's why they traded.
But it's the
What's the name
Right,
away?
the right now West though they gonna get smoked for like 5 years.
Yeah, but that's
yo.
fine, yo. Like
yeah.
you got to
They
get
might be
Smoke.
You
competitive.
start building pieces the right
Smoke.
time.
I mean, you probably thought that about the Kings last year.
The Kings had a few older
Nah,
pieces.
the Kings like De'Aaron Fox.
They had
I
guys that
always
stepped
fucked
up
with him.
last year, though. Like,
I
what
didn't
if
think
you
it was
have
gonna be
those
that
guys?
You can't. Nobody can predict.
Nobody thought the
That's
Kings
a
was
cat.
going to do
Nobody
that
could
kind of
predict-
shit.
Yeah, I never predicted that.
Nobody did. Like, so you never know. It might work.
Don't they have
Scoop might
Harrison
come out
Barnes
going
still?
crazy.
Harrison Barnes. I think they might. Wait a minute.
I can't remember if the Kings still.
I can't remember. I think because he was a free
I
agent.
feel
if
like
I'm
he's
mistaken.
still on the bench, yo. Like, and I
He was
like,
on there
I hadn't
last
seen
year.
that nigga in
No, he
so
was on there
long.
last
Yeah,
year.
that's what I'm saying. Last year, like,
Yeah, missing shots to win
I'm like,
games
yo,
and
wait,
stuff like that.
this nigga's still in the league, but I respect him because I remember they gave him a bag when they were really bad, yo. And I respect getting your chicken, yo. Because imagine, yo, Rich.
Yeah, he's still on the Kings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit! Damn.
But the NBA gives out bags, bro.
Yeah, they
We've
give
seen
up.
that.
I
They
love
have to
that.
pay the money,
That's
yo.
their thing, bro.
That's the thing.
I love that.
Somebody has to get paid because
thing they do.
you got to share that revenue.
What was my man on Mike Conley? Mike Conley got the
Yeah. He got 130 million like back in the
one of them
day.
100 mil,
Yeah.
125
For
mil or
that-
some wild shit like
No,
that.
I think he got 130 million like
He was
130?
yeah, he was
8 years
notable
ago or
because
some
he was
shit
one of
like
the
that.
first players that wasn't like a superstar
Yeah.
to get like a superstar
Yeah,
contract.
That's what
like
I
a
knew.
LeBron James deal, yo.
Yeah, yo.
That's how I knew.
But that's why I don't think there should be a.
But that's down why you seeing 275 and shit like that. Damn, they being talked about for some of the
Brown,
top
30,
niggas.
307?
307? What was it? 305? 30 something like
You know
that?
what he said?
Crazy.
You know what he said when he
That's
signed
like
that joint?
305 in my
happy.
city.
You know what he played right after? Must be
I get it, I get
Yeah.
it. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
My
yeah.
hair is done, my fingernails too.
Nigga said that. Yo, Dion is the best, man.
Must be the
He's the
man.
best human on earth, bro. That was an ass whooping y'all took last week, but I don't care, bro.
Did y'all hear that they said that? Now he was saying, you know, this happens in college football. You know, Dion always going to take the high road, and it's excellent. But they were saying like schools was calling Oregon and giving them tips and helping them out, basically like on their weekly scouting report to beat them.
I heard some alleged shit like that. I've been hearing.
I
about
believe
that.
it's more. I believe it's probably a somewhat maybe thing that happens, but I believe coach was in OD mode to make sure they lost, yo.
I just don't get why they hate him so much. Yo.
I know why. It's a few things though.
Well,
It's a
we
few
know
things.
why.
It's a few
Like
things.
it doesn't
It's a
make
few
sense
things.
though if he's really good at coaching football.
Does it
yo.
not make sense?
Yeah, it doesn't because none of it makes sense.
Complete
It
sense,
makes
nigga. Stop playing around. What are you talking about? This
I
nigga's
was being
braggadociously talking with shades on and a cowboy hat. That is infuriating
Cowboy
them.
is cold.
And he
That
was a rapper.
is
And he
infuriating
was a
them.
rapper.
You
And a
know
great
that.
baseball
Oh, one of my
player.
favorite lines
Niggas
after
mad good at sports. His
after,
sons is good.
The
Like,
Oregon coach Dan Lannon was like, they play for clicks, we playing for wins. He said in the press conference, he was like, he kept it real classy, which was hard. That he kept it classy, but at the same time, he said they trying to beat me, not the team.
Right.
He's like, I got a gold jacket for my career that I ain't even buy. I was like, oh, Dion is that big.
Yo, it must be the money.
Must be the money.
nigga said
Yeah.
the,
No,
he said the curls.
my favorite.
What he said, the
Yeah.
curls look
Yeah.
wet, but they was dry though. The Jerry curl talk is hilarious. Whenever he say that, I cry.
Nah,
laughing.
when the coaches are forging together, y'all.
Yeah, yo, they mad.
Like both
they
trying
hot.
to get him out.
Nigga, he took the top recruit out of there to go to Jackson State and then follow him to Colorado.
Yes, and
Like
then he got-
they on his ass. They not playing around with him.
Then he got the number one cornerback from he's not playing. The number
Yeah, I've been
one
hearing
cornerback
this
from
a
last
little
year,
bit
'cause
of-
I don't even know
what's
get into
going-
that.
I hate
but,
that. I hate
but
to hear
he's
because
not
he's
playing.
young. He's a young boy. I get it. I get it. You was
gotta
the
get
man.
together.
You was just the man last year, so it's hard. It's hard to make that transition
Yeah, but
at 18.
And it's high school to college like
Yeah.
that. It's a
I hope we get it
transitional
together
each
though,
level.
because I think that is the right. I don't know.
That's the
It's
right
not, but I
place.
feel like it's the right place.
It's the
for
right
him.
coach for him, at
Just,
least,
just
I think.
follow Dion and then watch Travis Hunter.
Yeah,
Travis Hunter
that
gonna go
boy
top
crazy.
5 easy, yo.
That boy,
He probably gonna go top 3.
crazy.
He gonna get one of the earliest cornerback joints.
And he
in
humble,
recent
yo. I was shocked. I'm like, I thought he would be, because the way he's too
history. He
nice
seem
at football.
chill. He seem mad chill.
You seen the video he did with the young boy that gave him the injury?
Oh yeah, that hurt him.
Oh yeah. That was
Chopped it up
tough.
with him.
I hear
respect that.
respectfly. I don't think I would have did that.
I wouldn't
wouldn't
have
have
did
did
that.
that.
Hell no.
but
But I
he's a
respect him
honorable
for
nigga
doing
like
it.
us. He knows, like, he's like, yo, I'm not really hurt. I'm way better than you.
No, he's definitely
you feel
hurt.
me? Like, yeah, he broke his ribs, but
He can't come back.
he
yo.
can bounce back though from it. It's going to be. A
But I
couple
think it's
weeks,
all
but-
like Dion be like, yo,
He could have killed him out there.
he could.
Yeah.
That would,
He lacerated his
chest?
liver, didn't he? Didn't he lacerate like
I
a
didn't know his liver
something
got
like that with
lacerated,
his?
yo.
Yeah, he could have killed him out
That's
there.
the definition of target.
Ain't
didn't
no
know that
way
all that
I would have
happened.
been cool with him. Man.
Nah,
But again,
nah.
that's his choice. I'm not
Better than
going to put
me.
the words
No,
out. He's a
we,
young
no, we
kid.
called it out and said it was egregious. But
a young boy.
He was on
a
his
warrior.
Dr. King's. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me though.
Definitely not me. But
That's foul, yo. Why would you try to kill somebody on the field, yo?
I mean-
you saw at our little cousin game. That shit made me mad, yo. Like,
Yeah, they was so
yo,
bad.
it was a little dude on one of the teams. I won't say the team because they're kids and all in school and whatever. But the team that they was playing against, they started blowing them out. They running up the field, yo, on the sideline. The kid runs out of bounds. He's like 5 to 10 yards out of bounds. Somebody comes and tackles him into the bench.
yeah, water
In the
cooler,
water
bench
cooler.
line.
I'm like, yo,
It was OD.
that shit set me in
No
rage
flag.
mode,
They ain't
yo.
sent no flag out or nothing.
Oh, I
That
started
was
wilding. They started throwing flags after that.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
immediately
They probably was
after.
like, if somebody gonna get something.
No,
gonna
because
happen.
this nigga did yell kind of loud. I was
mad
crying.
as
Yo. I
shit,
was
yo.
like, but it was bad.
You
It
know
was
I'm
a bad
emotional
one.
about shit like that.
And that's
yo.
how you get niggas fighting. If you're not gonna call it, I'm gonna
Yeah.
fight now. Like
'Cause,
she's not
yo,
calling
if that-
anything.
I'm telling you, I'm a good guy, yo. I work, but I would have been mad as shit if they hurt my little cousin out there, yo.
That's crazy.
On some fuck shit, trying to tackle him out after the play or something.
That's a fact.
I can't tell you how I would have reacted because I don't know, yo.
World star.
Niggas would have went
Nigga
ultra
hit the
instinct.
Ultra Instinct
Yeah.
music. Ding, 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 This nigga just out there on the
want
field
to-
already. We looked to the left. This nigga already on the
Nah,
field.
cause like yo, that you could really get hurt in football, yo.
Facts.
It's not,
You can
like,
die.
Like a nigga could really tackle you the wrong way, and your leg like break.
Not to make
completely
light
off.
of this, DeMar
Tear your
Hamlin just
ACL.
happened
That's what I was
last
thinking
year,
about with the
bro.
Travis Hunter
you
joint.
could tear
Like,
your ACL.
he could have died.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
He actually allegedly died on the field, is
Yeah.
what we heard from the reports. So, like,
I mean,
die.
That was crazy. I'm
You
glad
can
he
lose
was
all
technically-
feeling in your body out there.
He was unresponsive for a minute.
That's crazy to me, bro. So, yeah, you got to be on it if you're a ref. Don't be on that bullshit, man.
And not to be petty, I still feel like they should have made a fantasy rule that you had to play the next week if you had two of those players in the
He coming
in the
back.
in the
You know he coming
championship.
back to play allegedly. He's eligible to play this
Nah, I
week.
respect it, yo, but it's like, they fantasy. They should have made it where it was mandatory, yo.
I can't ask the question I really want to ask, but...
Nah, don't. It's too crazy.
Yeah, let's not do it. Let me go to the Baltimore joint. Back to the Ravens game a little bit, just to give some love to the Park Heights Struts, Park Heights Strut
yeah.
joint that they gave tribute to down there, which was really cool. We had been talking about that.
We say
definitely.
I don't think
like,
we mentioned it ever on the pod, but we like, yo, for y'all to be.
club mix is what we said should be played down there.
I'm like,
Definitely
yo, for Baltimore
on
to
this
be
pod.
Baltimore, y'all market it as if y'all not in Baltimore.
Yes.
The rate like there's certain teams that really market, and you could tell like you go to Atlanta, like especially like Atlanta Hawks games, certain things. This is I don't want to get a bunch of names.
No,
but
Hawks games be fire.
It feels like
went to
that's
one
where
with
they at.
Maurice.
In
But
Atlanta.
Baltimore, it's like how you go to a Baltimore Ravens game and you never hear a club mix really.
Yeah.
Not like no pop mix, just like that doesn't even make sense. They don't market it. They don't play any of the art. They don't do any of that type of stuff. You would think the team was in Pasadena.
Well,
like
it's
the
not
Pasadena
that shocking
Ravens or
if you
something.
really think about it. Until Lamar got here,
The Westminster Ravens. Westminster Ravens.
That's what I was about to say,
Until
yo.
Lamar got here, yo, that kind of stuff wasn't.
You know
cool,
when I
yo,
realized
with
that?
that crowd, yo.
That Kaepernick year, a lot of
Yo,
people left.
the stadium used to be empty.
A lot of
Bone
people
dry
left,
in that
bro.
bitch. I was like,
oh shit!
I was like, they
happy.
was that mad about that?
I was happy our neighbors stayed. I was like, thank you. Y'all not with the shit. Y'all not with the
Niggas
bullshit.
was grilling jerseys, all
Nigga,
type of shit.
they
I'm
was
like,
mad
I'm
as hell,
confused why
bro.
they so mad.
The whole front. You remember the old people that used to
I
sit in
didn't
front
even
of
know
us?
what was going
I get
on.
the business aspect, but you got to sprinkle at least a little bit of the city in there. You
Facts.
Can't,
Now you do.
You can't just take.
It should have been there, but now you have to stand on it. So it was really cool to see.
Ravens.
Just to get in what we was talking about, it was cool that they've been coming down to the stadium now for the past few years now and doing that. And one of them has like a fake beard on. He looks like an old man, and then he start rocking off, going crazy. And then they
Yeah.
got the other parts of the crew. But they've been coming down to the stadium for years. I seen them up at the perch a few times, just dancing up there. I didn't know who they were at that point. This was years ago. And now
Shout
to
out
see
them for
them,
building that brand,
I think they
yeah.
started doing it after the games
Shout
or
out them,
before the
yo.
games, and now they finally let them on the field.
Shout out them for building their brand.
They
yo.
was on the
tough.
Jumbotron,
That's tough.
Park Heights strutting. And how it started off was the cheerleaders started doing it
Yeah,
first. So
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't know what was happening.
That's
I'm in the
fire.
stands. Like, what's happening? And then you see the first, I think it's just the first one pops up. And then you see my man at the band, the white dude. He be killing. I ain't gonna hold you. The white dude be fucking smoking that shit though.
Oh yeah, I know you. So yeah.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, I
I don't
can't
want to be
remember his name.
Know what I
disrespectful
just
to you.
envisioned in my
but
head?
That nigga be killing that shit.
Busy, yo.
Yo, what if Lamar just win a ring, yo, and then hit the Park Heights strut, yo?
Yo, if he did it in the end zone of the Super Bowl,
That might change Baltimore, yo. You might change the trajectory of the city by one move, yo.
City would have your back at all costs.
Everybody would start
any
doing
waking
better.
turn.
Lamar come out and just
Any wake and turn, bro.
that would be
It's you.
hard, yo.
It's for you.
Lamar learned that, yo. So when you get the ring, yo, you could honor thy city.
Odell,
like you
if he
honor
get
the
healthy,
team.
that was the nigga that was supposed to be doing it.
I would like it, but I would love for Lamar to do it in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That would be
And like
crazy.
slightly not be that good at it, but buying into it so much.
But
and
we
then everybody start
understand.
shaking
Yeah, we
off,
understand what's happening.
and it gotta be like "Glue, glue, glue, 5 in the morning.
That's the song they played too, yo. That was the coolest part about it. But that shit can really go over any song. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
That Park
It
Heights
really
Strut can though.
No.
Because I would like to see it over some kind of R&B shit. Like if they really want to do something.
I used to say I wanted it over to the Darnell Jones,
Tony
yo.
or some shit.
I forgot what song I wanted it over because I even posted it on Instagram.
Yeah, I
and
remember-
niggas was like, "Yo, that motherfucker would be."
Hard.
What is it? All this.
Oh yeah, all this love waiting just for you.
Okay.
No, that's it. No,
it works. It works on almost every
It's like the
yo.
Millie Rock. The Millie Rock can go to every song, yo.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just
catch
gotta find the pace.
Yeah, the pace.
At
yo.
that point,
Every-
and once you find the pace, you with it.
Y'all see Usher? I strategically, I literally ordered this like 2 weeks ago. And I saw this past weekend that he got the halftime show, yo. I was hella hype, yo.
Not Apple Music's marketing. Fantastic.
Crazy. And then they had the commercial from the old video
That's
when he was
what I'm
like, "You
talking
serious?"
Yeah.
They did- yo, the one with Marshawn
No,
Lynch,
that's the best one, yo. That's the best one.
Like, what you mean? Yeah, of course I'm serious.
They said, stop
Marshawn
playing.
is hilarious.
Stop playing studio boy.
yeah.
Marshawn is a
He
hilarious.
said, what that mean?
Everything he's
No,
on is,
no,
is
no,
serious.
gold.
I don't feel like they
Everything
wrote
he
a script.
touches is gold.
I don't feel like they wrote a script for him, yo. I just feel like
He's
they
in
said-
a movie now. I think I forgot what it's called, but it's about the high school kids and they having some kind of high school drama. type
Marshawn
shit.
Lynch is just legendary.
he's just a
He's an
beloved
iconic
figure, yo,
pillar, yo.
like-
He's a pillar.
People love authentic people,
Yo,
yo.
did y'all see that video of him when he was like, yo, he got invited to an Amish community and he was like riding in the carriage?
hilarious. Hilarious.
Being 100% himself, and
That's
they
what
even liked him. They like, yo, he is
That's the
hilarious,
definition.
yo.
People love
He's hilarious, yo.
people who are authentically themselves. You can move and shake in
Yeah.
just about any environment, yo.
Any
Like,
room, man.
I'm the Justice Warrior, and I didn't even feel inclined to watch his tape of him when he was clearly
Sauced?
I guess sauced.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't
Oh,
watch
nah,
this.
we rock
This my
with y'all.
nigga Marshawn. I'm
And
not
think
watching.
about-
it.
and you
no,
could
I thought we briefly talked about it when we moved because we didn't want to shut that. Like we just hope, glad that nothing
Yeah,
happened. That's
I
about
could barely
it,
watch
man.
that shit though. I did see a little bit of like at least
to cop a plea for him, if I was
preview from
doing all the things he did and played running back that long, I would be sauce now too. Like whatever.
Yeah, you just gotta be
And
safe.
It's not in your car.
He was violent with that shit.
You gotta be
man.
safe.
Like
You
as
gotta
far
be
as how
safe.
he
You gotta
ran,
keep people safe too.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he's that was hilarious. The Deion Sanders one was pretty cool. And then the other one, the first one, I don't even want to talk about. Salute to whatever. But I get it.
oh, it's
Usher, that joint gonna be hard. That halftime.
Yeah.
you think he pulling the Heelys out?
Nah,
has to.
I think he should just.
No, that's a great
but
question.
He's gotta pull the fucking
But-
Heelys.
but-
out.
Gotta
what-
pull him out, yo.
That was a whole movement
See,
for
my
it.
thing
There was
is,
kids
people was
wearing
buying
fucking
those.
Heelys, bro.
Know
I see
what's
people in
gonna
the
piss
school-
me off? I think they gonna pick all the songs we don't want.
No,
that was
he's
just
not.
like
No, he's not.
they gonna have him with that jing.
They have to play that.
Yeah, they
What
gonna
you
play
talking
that.
about? That's a
Yeah,
massive
nigga.
hit. You
But
have to play
I
that.
need a little bit older than that, yo.
Nah,
they not gonna do
have to
that.
play
They're not
do
gonna
that.
play everything,
They
but
gonna
they're
play all
gonna
his
play.
top
Yeah,
songs.
they're gonna play. What
They
was the
gonna
other
top
one
songs.
from that time frame? It was a few of them from that time frame. But
gonna
yeah,
play-
I want to see the Heelys, nigga.
You
You
don't
don't,
have
have
to
to
call
call. I need to see that.
That's my favorite Usher song.
I need to see that.
And typically my favorite songs don't be like singles, but I love that. I love that
Mine's
song,
be
the
like
video.
the deep
That
cuts
joint's crazy.
with Usher. He got crazy shit, yo.
That
No,
nigga was
Usher's
doing the
catalog
chest
is
joint.
wild, yo.
I need to
Hit you
see
with
the
a, can you handle it
situation.
if I go there, baby, with you?
Nigga
I'm
in the
like,
Super
yo.
Bowl,
Or hit him with that.
You know they gonna play that. They gonna play that.
they gonna play that. They gonna play Superstar.
I don't know if they gonna play that.
Superstar's not popular
They may
like that.
they may
with
do
people that's
him.
not
They may
black.
allow him to at least
They
do
gonna
that.
he might come out and do that for like the first and then
Yeah, they just
and then
gonna
go
keep
They
into
may
song.
allow him to
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least do that. I got
You know what they gonna play? Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
That was a
my
hit.
God. They
That
gonna
was a
go
hit.
crazy in the stands.
That
And
was
they
a
go,
hit.
I remember that in the clubs. I taste
that was a
Patron
hit.
in my mouth now from hearing that.
That was a hit. That was a fucking hit.
Nah, that joint gonna
That
be
nigga
tough,
been making
yo.
hits for a long time.
But like Rich said, yo, he gotta bring the Heelys
Got
out.
to.
I seen kids in the hallways
staple.
in
I
like
feel
middle
like-
school, yo.
You just put a thought in my head. They gonna have them chop up a lot of the old songs.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
That's how they do the
you could
Super
see them.
Bowl.
You could you make me wanna ding.
No, they
Ding, ding,
he got
ding.
too many
Then they
hits.
chop it out, and then
Yeah, he got
there's
some-
some more shit.
He got so many hits, you
You
gonna have
make
to chop
me
them up.
wanna be the one I'm with. Yo, that
gotta
shit is
play
still hard, yo.
You know what they're gonna play, right?
Oh yeah.
They're gonna play that.
Yeah,
too.
that's his number one.
They're
Yo.
gonna play
Them
that,
radio
yo.
hits, yo. He got a lot of
And
radio
watch how
hits too.
crazy he go in that building.
Facts.
Cause that's the songs
But
everywhere.
Usher, that's how dope he is, yo. He crossing mad different lanes, yo. Effortlessly, yo.
I'm hyped for it.
I feel like they
Salute
should
to
give him the
Usher.
first hour and a half long halftime show.
Shit, yo, like,
Everything that I've been doing is all bad. I used to love that song so much.
They not doing
Telling you so many lies.
That's why you gotta get to his. You gotta get to one of them shows, nigga. That's the main thing.
yeah.
I gotta get to that bitch.
He got the this is the video Usher, yo, because he
Yeah.
got the chain on
when
the
he swung the
arm.
chain around,
You
his
know he
neck.
gonna have that fit on, yo. He might have that whole fit on.
Yo, swinging the
That
chain
was
around the neck.
Nuts! I forgot he did that.
It was the
No, that's the name of the episode, yo.
Niggas
Chain swinging.
with the hat extra cocked to the side. I think this nigga had a fucking like one of them button-up shirts that
He
was
did.
oversized.
No, he had one of the
where-
Jay-Z
button
changed
down
clothes.
far enough with the where you could see the beater in a blazer.
That's what he has on this
Yes.
Funko Pop right now, yo.
Yo, Jay-Z really had that.
That was a wild time. yo.
Jay did that. It's wild.
Like, yo, Jay-Z, everybody should have
Oh,
to wear that
man.
because he's 35 years old
Yo.
in the year 2000.
Salute to
my
Twitter
God.
who
Like,
pointed
come
out
on.
the fact that
Yo,
we was dressing
know who
like
I blame for that, yo?
how
I
we was
low-key-
dressing in the club, yo. Salute to whoever pointed that out on Twitter or on Instagram
for
or what it
those
was.
shirts.
Somebody
though,
said that?
I kind of
Yes, we was dressing like we was going to fucking interviews at work or some.
It
That
was
shit was
Jay-Z,
stupid.
like-
nigga. They really had us doing that.
It might have been Tip, yo.
No, was it? Tip got it from Jay-Z.
But you
It
remember,
was definitely Jay.
Jay-Z
it was
rapped about
Jay.
it in a
was
bar,
Stop playing,
yo.
yo. It was definitely Jay. He
was.
didn't want the jersey.
Told you to put a
But
button up in the bar.
I feel like that Tip with Jazzy Fizzle was
Yeah, that was
around that
after
time.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
like they was close together because I'm like, but then he did drop.
Tip and them
that.
guys be
Yeah.
looking up to Jay, yo. Like that's
Everybody
what
looks up to
yeah,
Jay.
Yeah. Like Jay-Z
Yeah.
really said put a button up on, and they was putting up oversized button ups, yo.
Yeah.
Free size button ups, yo. Like what was they
Rockaway.
buying these, yo?
Rockaway joints.
Yo,
Double
that's
X.
nuts,
And
yo.
you know you
That
don't wear
shit
no
is
fucking
crazy.
double X shirt, bro.
I'm glad that time is
5'7".
I
Ain't
get
no
the
way.
relaxed fit, but like, god damn, niggas used to want that shit crazy back
Oh
then.
man, with the extra large jeans and the S. Carters, that was a
Nasty
nasty one.
Yo, anytime you wearing shorts and you can't see no calf muscle or ankle or nothing, bro, like we wanted to be hot, yo. That was the thing back then, yo. We was too tough to feel the climate back then.
Niggas was cooking you.
Cause
if you had
imagine
your
wearing
ankles
that big ass shirt and some like fucking cargo like jean shorts, heavy,
Nasty.
hot.
98 degrees
Summer days,
outside.
niggas will be hooping with that type shit on. Yo, we was built different. That's why, yo, our
But that's
immune
why they
system
could
is
do
higher.
that one joint where you put the ball up
Yeah.
under.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
do that
you
now,
can't do that,
nigga.
yo.
These
Yeah,
tight ass
nowadays.
shit we was wearing.
Yeah,
yo.
the tight
Remember the
shirts.
Harlem Shake? They put the arm under the
Yeah,
sleeve and do
come
the
up
joint.
under. You do
You
the
can't
little
do that
arm
with a,
joint.
a shirt that fits
up
you,
under
yo.
it. You can't do that.
You ever
shit.
try doing that with a shirt that fits you?
Can't.
It don't work.
It's
Mike.
impossible. You
It
tear
don't
the
work.
shirt in half.
That
does not work, yo.
Them shirts was crazy. I'm glad that's over, yo.
Facts.
I'm
It was a
glad
bad
that's
phase.
over, yo.
Well, it's getting a little baggy again. Yo. It's been for a little bit.
I don't mind
progressively
baggy. It just I don't mind baggy a
but
little
like,
bit.
but we not talking tall.
It's getting a little baggy, my nigga. I seen
It's not. The Gen Zers, they didn't got the baggy.
It's getting a little baggy, my nigga. They
I
back.
get baggy, but not tall.
No, it
like,
was
yo.
wild
You remember
baggy,
like
yo.
back?
You couldn't see
yo,
your shoes, yo.
where your elbow is. That shit would be down close to your wrist back.
You remember that was a test?
Yeah, it would be
That
like
was a
this.
test 'cause you had to do the fingertip
Like,
test for
that
us,
motherfucker-
but it was reversed. Like your shirt couldn't be farther than your fingertips. That was like the issue that everybody was having. If your shirt was too far, you had to get one of them shits.
He went too far.
Damn, yo, you took it too
You had to get
far.
one of them shits, man. I was in 6th grade. Y'all might not even have had to do that.
Nah, we didn't.
We had
I
to
ain't
do the
even wear no
fingertip test.
uniform.
We had to do a fingertip test, yo. That shit was crazy. Like if our shirts was too long, we had to go and get a Deer Park shirt.
I feel like uniforms was mandatory when y'all went there because I feel like everybody
They lied
had
to me, Mike.
uniforms.
I've said this before on the podcast.
We ain't wearing no. We wore uniforms like that
The first
like,
week.
Yeah, like the first.
My
couple
school
days,
lied to
niggas
me.
was just wearing
They said we
anything.
would get a trip to Hershey if we wore them uniforms all year round.
They ain't give you
And
no
I ain't
trip.
get no trip, nigga. I wore my shit all year round.
We putting a
Sixth
case
grade.
out on
Trick
y'all.
bag.
That was
putting the
hard,
case
bro.
out
Like
on
you
y'all.
remember that fucking school we went to, yo? That wasn't a nice place,
Y'all
nigga.
owe us a trip to Hershey Park.
Yeah, I
on
need-
y'all.
Yo, we got-
on y'all.
How
as
we
Who
adults.
needs that? I still need it right
As
now.
adults,
I don't even
yo.
like roller coasters anymore, but I
We
want to
al-
go.
We always talk about the scam and nasty docs. We about to do a doc on them lying
about to.
about the Hershey.
I'm about to
Yo,
build
we
on
doing
it.
our we
And
doing
make it
Hershey
a comedy
Park.
type.
Matter of fact,
a spoof
if you
type
watching
shit.
this and
Yeah.
you went to middle school with me, if you remember that,
Satire.
hit me up, bro.
It's a lot
A
of people that
satire
remember
doc
that.
would be hilarious.
It's
on
time. It's time for us to do this doc on my middle school, bro. Cause they did some shit, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit that they
Nah, that
did,
shit was
bro.
like low key. That shit was kind of crazy, like a little bit, yo.
That
Just a
school
little
was
bit, yo.
wild, man. It was a little wild.
man.
They added
I'm-
that new wing and shit. Just ain't.
I'm thankful.
It
for
didn't
that
help
shit,
anything,
though.
bro. I
That
thought we was
shit
gonna, I thought
helped,
the school
though.
was going to expand and we was gonna be good, nigga. That shit ain't help nothing. Them trailers still outside right now.
Nah, that shit. I actually went up there and played some tennis a summer ago. Yeah, they
still
got
nice
they got a goal up there now too.
Word.
Wow.
It's trash. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
Y'all
surprised
need
they
to
even
put
have
some-
it up.
The backboard is like the same backboard from when we was kid, but wood. Like that
It's got wear and
motherfucker-
tear on it.
If you got enough bounce to touch the backboard, you might get a splinter.
25
Like,
years of wear
shit
and tear, yo.
dangerous,
That
yo. That shit dangerous. Yo.
It's the it's the same backboard my man slapped and
37
fell off
years.
the
Yeah.
roof.
Get off me.
I was gonna let Rich say because that's
Get
the
off
first thing
me.
I was thinking, yo.
Get off.
Somebody gonna die out there, yo. They slapped it and fall off the fucking building, nigga. Like,
Yo,
yo, that shit is crazy, dog.
yo,
Fucking, they need to, yo, city works or county works, get out there and fix them damn backboards up for the youth.
Nah, I knew they didn't care about the courts because when they the way they got our old alma mater, yo. Have you been on that court?
Yeah, but the
Yo, it's literally
cracks in
grass
the
growing
ground.
through it.
It's large cracks
Yo, that's
in it,
funny
yo.
as shit.
Yeah,
ain't
I
know
went.
they
I
had
went up
cracks.
there. I went up there.
It's
Oh yeah, I
nothing
can
to
say his
maintain,
name.
though.
The homie Desi.
Yeah.
I went up there with him, and we was like, this
We
was
was up
before we
there
started playing
before.
tennis. Oh yeah, all of us
Yes.
did. Zay pulled up. Yeah, Zay, that was a good day, yo, because we played
Y'all
tennis
was out there
and hoop.
trying to play it. Y'all was
No,
coming through the
no,
cracks.
we weren't doing too much.
Y'all
Because
done
I'm like,
twisted
yo,
some
if I roll my
ankles.
ankle
Yeah.
through this crack, I'm gonna be cooked.
All I saw was LCL, MCL, and
Yeah, you
It's
don't
like,
want
yo,
none of
you
that.
do a serious like roll your ankle now and go the wrong way with all your weight the other
man,
way,
I
your
just
leg might
seen-
come apart.
On that same vein right there, and we're not gonna go too far off on a tangent, but I just seen on Instagram the explore page is dangerous for me recently. I be getting lost on that.
Yeah, anything
So,
you click on, it'd be like
I
that.
seen an old people race. I don't know where they was at, if it was in a different country or something like that, but they was on the race course for like dogs or horses and shit that they run on, like that dirt kind of course. Old people though. Everybody. I seen one nigga whole hip just almost give out. Like you could see it. Like his leg just gave out. He just went face first into the dirt. You can't do shit like that. I get what you're saying. You don't want to.
Yeah. See,
You know somebody would have tore some shit or severely sprained something or one or the other.
I know I always give credit to my diabetes, but yo, I feel like that taught me young, like, yo, you gotta understand your body.
Credit to
like
the
some
diabetes.
shit don't feel right, don't do it, yo.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you notice, like, yo, I used to be an athlete, but I do smart shit now. Like,
You
I'm
have
like,
to.
yo,
You gotta maintain,
nigga,
bro.
on that court, that motherfucker is hilly. It's like, I'm like, yo, we
Yo,
get out
we
here
going uphill and-
sticking D on a nigga too.
Nigga leg plant and don't
if
go
they
right.
give me a move, I straight tear the whole Achilles.
Hyper extend the knee, yo. Fold up like a chair, yo. Immediate.
Fall in slow motion.
Ever since the JB interview for nearly almost a year, well, closing on a
ESPN
year,
ticker
we been
level.
talking about ESPN ticker level.
We gotta get him back through. Because he
We been
was,
trying to
he was
warn folks,
definitely
yo.
Yeah, shout out Hollywood JB
he
and
was
Jordan
definitely
Bryant.
the spark of that. And that's a hilarious name.
Yeah,
ESPN ticker level injuries is wild.
yeah.
Yes. And
It's
remember,
never not
fellas, you
funny.
do not have the same insurance as
No.
pro athletes.
And you drink Hennessy all the time now, and you don't drink a lot of water. You didn't stretch before this. Like,
said this
it's a lot of
before.
variables against you, yo.
I've said this before. The only thing you ever need to ask yourself before you do something that's high intensity is when the last time I went full sprint for more than like 10 yards.
Yeah.
When was the last time you did that?
Shit.
And if you can't answer that, then you don't need to do whatever you about to do, yo.
I even scale it back more than that. When's the last time you was working out so hard you broke a real sweat? Like a real one?
I get into the
Yesterday.
sprint because
I
it's
ain't gonna
easier.
lie.
Nah,
to get
but a
into
lot of
the
people
sprint.
don't. Like, you gotta think, and then they be like, yo, I'm gonna go hoop on Saturday. Like,
that's
yo,
why I was
like,
telling the Kevin Hart joint. When the last time
bro,
you
when
full
the
sprint?
last time you really was
If
sweating
you ain't
from
fully
like
sprint,
doing
I'm
some
saying
shit?
full sprint.
don't go faster than 70%.
Do
I'm
not
not.
fully sprint.
Like,
Yo,
don't
my
play
knee be
yourself,
feeling
yo.
weird when I do weird shit now. Like, so
Now,
I'm like,
bro,
yeah,
sometimes
not
if
about
I'm
to try
walking
to kill
crazy, I
myself
feel like,
running.
oh shit, all right. If I'd have had a little more force there, I might have tore some shit. But nah. I did want to say, how can I word it? Prayers up for Chandler Jones. Whatever's going on with him, I just hope he gets the help he needs. Defensive end for the or defensive.
Oh, the one I was
lineman
talking
for the-
about.
Yeah, he just got locked.
Hernandez?
And he
John
just got
Jones'
locked
brother.
up. Yeah, John Jones' brother, Arthur Jones too. I
Arthur
think.
Jones' brother, yeah.
They
Chandler
all
boys.
brothers and shit. We had Arthur Jones on the
I mean,
radio.
the Jones boys.
Yeah,
Okay.
they all.
What happened with him again?
He just
It
having.
seemed like he having mental.
It
it's
seemed
been a
like
few
it's some
times.
kind of I don't want to just put that on him because
That was
I
the
hate
Aaron
when people do
Hernandez
that.
video?
Yes.
He just seemed like
Oh, yeah.
He started there crying and shit. That shit was crazy looking. Nigga.
I'm scared, yo.
When I seen that, I was like, yo, somebody need to go help this nigga, yo. Like,
Yeah.
Yo, you know the sick thing though? Without divulging too much, like it's not a lot of assistance for that if you don't, either have insurance to go to like therapy and stuff like that. Cause like if you gotta go to or get admitted into somewhere, first off, if you're over 18, you could check yourself out. And then on top of that, like they only gonna keep you for so long. Like, yo.
I think that's why they locked him up. If I'm being
Yeah.
honest with you, that's probably the truth.
That's what I was thinking. I wasn't sure for a fact.
so they can
but-
get him involuntarily put in there. I don't know for sure. That's what I'm thinking because I haven't heard. We're recording this on a Friday, so I haven't heard what the exact charges are. I don't know what he got locked up for.
Yeah.
I didn't see that specifically.
I didn't-
I just
I don't
he,
know.
He recently just got locked
They didn't
up.
disclose those.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking
Prayers up to
it's
him.
something towards that vein. And at least the Raiders, they released a statement, whether it's true or not, how they feel, whatever. But I just hope he gets the help he needs.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
my main thing right now. I don't need to hear no tragedy happening.
Nah, that would be
I know
scary.
this nigga I don't know if he got family or not, but still,
Y'all all got Peacock TV?
Yes.
I don't. I know what you about to talk about though.
The Continental,
Yes.
yo.
I
Did
got
you
it.
watch
Oh,
it,
yeah.
Zay?
I almost did. I was it was a big important weekend this week. Week this week. But
Well, just to gas it for y'all,
Fire.
Winston in like 1975 to probably 1978, from what I'm gauging, from the scenery and stylistically how they have it, still good action. He didn't know about the Continental. That's all I'm gonna say. And go watch it, yo.
Okay. I don't know what that means, so I'm
I don't
definitely gonna go
either.
check it out. I'm not.
No,
even
I'm
watching.
talking about because like for him to be the guy that was running it and they blew it up and he was sad because they took the New York Continental from him. At this point, he doesn't know about the Continental.
oh yeah. I can see what you're kind of saying there. Okay.
I just didn't want to give anything away, but I wanted y'all to be like, yo, I need to watch this and be enthralled because I love John Wick so much. I would want to know why. And Zay, I don't know how. I think we stole it from like one of those like nerd deep dive YouTube channels or something like that. But I would like it to be like how we said, because I think it's 3 episodes or 4 episodes, and they all gonna be like an hour to an hour and a half a piece. But I think they're gonna really tie it in to how he's like somehow John Wick's pop.
Oh
show.
yeah.
That's
Because it
definitely-
makes sense timeline wise
Something
for
just seems-
age. It makes sense like everything wise for like
definitely
everything.
coming, bro. Definitely coming.
And
soon.
I'm like, yo, I don't know. I hope so though. I hope so.
That'd be fire to see. I gotta get into it. I don't have Peacock though. I gotta get Peacock. I don't have that. Shit.
I'm gonna see if they got a joint where I can share. I'm gonna just let you get because I really don't watch my Peacock.
Peacock is free.
It's free.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't. I just didn't download
Yeah,
the app.
it's
I think I
because
paid
it's
something
essentially
for
NBC.
Oh
If
yeah.
I'm not
it
mistaken,
is.
that's like the parent
He's
company.
right.
If I'm not mistaken,
He's
Okay.
right.
Yeah,
He's
So
right.
for your phone, you gotta pay, but for like on your TV, it's free. Just make an account.
Yeah, and I pay
All
for
right.
I pay for.
That's
Hulu
how we
and
watch all
Prime.
my track and field stuff and all that type of stuff.
I'm on it.
Easy.
I'll go ahead and do that tonight.
Yeah,
Get on
for
that.
sure, for sure.
It's
Yeah,
fire though.
I'm
yo.
definitely gonna watch it. I wanted to watch it before, but I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm pretty sure Mike is gonna bring it
How many
up. But I was like, I'm gonna
episodes?
get to it and then we can go.
It's
with it.
only one episode right now. They give you one
Yeah.
a week or however long between, but it's an hour and 30 minutes, so it's long. But
It's a
like,
movie.
It hasn't been a week.
but y'all gonna love it. I think it comes out every Friday. So I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
probably
it's
watch
out
that when
today.
y'all. Yeah, I mean, cause that's my shit right now.
Gotcha.
And like for us, it's important because it's a great brother dynamic in it. And I won't divulge anything, but y'all gonna love it, yo.
Okay.
Fucking hard, bro.
You got me. You wrote me in, man. I'm
Fucking
into it.
hard, bro.
The Justice
Because I
Warrior
saw
came back this week
Rotten
to me.
Tomatoes gave hella bad reviews, and I'm like, yo, this is actually
Don't
good.
pay that.
Yeah, this is actually good.
It is.
Because I was nervous because I looked at the Rotten Tomatoes, I was like, God
Don't
damn,
say that
53. I'm like, they was giving
That's
That's
4,
actually
like,
not that bad. For
but they was giving
Rotten
John
Tomatoes.
Wick 4 like damn near perfect.
Nah,
like,
you gotta look
feel
at
me?
the
Like,
you gotta look at the fan joint.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
gotta
what
look
the
at
fan
the
joint
audience. What's the name? Pay
I
attention
did,
to
and I
that,
looked at
bro.
Rotten Tomatoes, and I just was like, let me
Like you
go
should
fuck
take it
with
for
this shit.
yourself, but the audience one is a lot better, yo. Because people be like, yo, it'd be a lot of agendas with the Rotten Tomatoes. They was talking about how they were saying they was getting paid off. I think that was a story that came out recent.
I can always.
And they got Mel Gibson in it.
People,
Mel Gibson is in it.
oh yeah,
I know we don't. I know with Mel Gibson, we don't rock with yo, but I feel like the way they setting it up, he might get killed egregiously. So let's just keep it together. Let's keep our fingers crossed, yo, that the show does justice to his real character in real life.
We'll keep them crossed.
Yeah. So
Justice Warrior came back on this side. I wasn't really watching too much of anything.
Yeah.
But the Justice Warrior. So I took a break. I remember I told you I had watched the Boy Scout shit. That was too heavy for me.
That was wild.
I had got the
case
case,
for a minute.
the case of the woman that was like the most prolific baby killer out there and across the
that was
pond.
crazy,
It was a
too.
lot of shit that I was digesting that I had to realize I gotta take a
was
break
only
from for a while. So I came back to it.
Nirvana shit.
And I found this page on YouTube called 8MC Investigations.
8MC Investigations.
And he has a
Shout out
whole
y'all.
page of shit. Shout out to him for having all these investigations. But there was one in particular that caught my attention because his name was Michael Jackson. A white man named Michael Jackson.
White man named Michael Jackson.
It was one of
the
best
white
shits.
Michael Jackson.
I can't even really explain it because he basically had. So he's locked up in these investigators. 3 of them, I think they have of him, and then one of the other guy that snitched on him, and that's how he ended up locked up for life. They all got caught because it's not funny because they ended up killing 2 people.
Damn.
And they actually buried them alive, which is the craziest shit.
Damn.
That's the wildest part of it. So that is bad.
It was on a
But
second Kill Bill
the
shit.
interrogations are about this nigga Michael Jackson. It's not too much about the case. This nigga Michael Jackson got caught because they was trying to steal their money. And they ended up, I guess something went wrong, but they did take their bank cards and shit. So they was just going to Bank of America's up and down Florida and South Carolina, just trying to pull money out. So you know them shits got cameras on them. So his stupid ass was on the cameras. How he tries to slick way talk out of, like the niggas tell him straight up from the beginning of the investigation, like, yo, you're charged with capital murder right now. There are 2 options you have in the state of Florida: death or life. There's no other options that we have here. So he kept trying to get bail. And it just was how he kept requesting the bail that was killing me. Because he was from New York or some area like that. So he has like that kind of New Yorker kind of slang. But he feels like he grew up in like maybe Brooklyn or something.
Wow,
like that, or something.
educated.
He thinks he is. He thinks he's way
Undereducated,
smarter than
but
he
overly
is. And
educated.
these guys just slow cook him the whole time. Watching investigations now, I found the love again with this one. Because you get to watch the niggas slow cook this nigga. They asking you questions because they already fucking know the answer,
it's
bro.
not adding up.
Don't
That's why
talk
they
to
keep
these
asking you the
niggas,
same
bro.
things, so you
Stop.
keep saying different shit.
Yo, why would you talk to these niggas? You can't talk your way out of it, I guarantee you. If they trying to get you, they gonna get you. Go sit down. And wait till you get your lawyer in that motherfucker. Yo, they cooked Michael Jackson in there. He kept saying shit. He come up with one story and they just throw like, but you just said before that this happened. They be like,
That's when they hit you with that. You know you fucked up.
yes,
Right.
essentially it's that. Yo, it's
know
so funny to watch that.
you
I
fucked
love watching that. Sarah Papini is another one that y'all need to watch. Sarah Papini got caught lying that she got kidnapped. And this is kind of a recent thing that just happened in the tabloids. Hers was more egregious though. Sarah Papini was gone for like, I think either a few weeks or maybe a few months or some shit like that. And she alleged that 2 Mexican women kidnapped her. But really, she just called her ex-boyfriend and they just drove to his house and she stayed there for a while. So she went on this whole California, like once you look up the name, you're gonna see it. It was a big case. She actually got a year and some change off this shit. Yo, when they catch her in that story, riveting content, bro. You gotta
you
watch
love
that
shit
one,
like
yo.
that,
You
yo.
got to watch that one.
Yo, you gotta send me her name.
She start white people crying, boy.
Sarah
Oh, the
Papini
tears.
is
When the tears come
hilarious.
out, bro, Sarah Papini, cause they was like, I'm not fucking with it, sir. I know you was there. Stop lying to me.
Hold on, I got shoot. If you're gonna keep it on some justice topics, I got
Yeah.
got
Oh,
a
yeah,
funny
go
one,
crazy.
and then another one that was after that. But the Brooklyn Bridge is not for sale.
Oh shit.
Yo, you just showed me that before the episode.
Shout out,
Rick
shout out
Ross
to them
Rick
niggas,
Ross,
Funk
yo,
Flex and Rick
yeah,
Ross.
Funk
and
Flex
Funk
was
Flex
wildin',
going
yo.
in on Charlotte.
They was tripping out,
Envy,
yo.
They was
Envy
wildin',
and
yo.
Charlamagne.
They was wilding. That shit was hilarious.
Oh
yo.
my gosh, yo.
Yo, DJ Envy, man.
DJ Envious.
So Charlamagne, we got a job for you. Washing sneakers, cleaning sneakers. Whole time.
Yo, said they tried to buy a beach.
Yo,
They tried to buy the Brooklyn Bridge.
what did that
The
nigga
Statue
scream?
of Liberty is
Statue
not
of Liberty.
for sale.
He screamed something OD. Funk Flex screamed
So
something.
you gotta stop buying bodegas in New Jersey.
Yeah,
they
was
selling bodegas. in
They
New
selling
Jersey.
bodegas in New Jersey is
20
crazy.
niggas on the lease.
On the
Yo,
lease.
Rick
was
Ross
petty
is
as shit.
hilarious.
They was petty
Fuck,
as shit.
man.
They was roasting them. That's how we
Rightfully
be like
so,
when
bro.
once you just see some shit that's egregious, yo, you just keep going.
Just gotta keep
Everybody
going,
just
bro.
whatever
Just
comes
keep
to your
throwing
mind
it
at
out there.
that
Just
time.
throw it, see what happens. Let's see if it stick to the wall.
He even
all
tried
of
to
them.
tell on his mans.
That's crazy for ratting on your man you was riding with, yo.
Trying
they
to say,
said?
yo, he
That
wasn't-
easily.
What was
he
that
wasn't
song?
my business partner, but
It's
he's my.
going down tonight.
Tony the
It's
closer
going down on them
him.
niggas, bro. He about to go down.
They got receipts though. He's not
Allegedly.
my business partner, but he's on docs that they made calling him his business partner, yo.
Multiple
What
times.
are we talking about here, yo?
Envious.
Funk Flex in the back, like dropping 30 bombs.
It was
in 30
92
seconds,
bombs, and
yo.
they kept using the Rick Ross
They petty.
Maybach music joint. I like this
Nah, the
Maybach
Maybach
music
women
chat.
laughing at me
Sway.
dying.
Yo, that shit
I know
was hilarious.
Charlamagne mad though, like, yo, damn, yo. What
Stupid
the fuck?
ass
Why would you
nigga.
do this, yo?
Charlamagne.
He really fucked up the whole
I love
bag.
you. We got a job for you for Flex. I just helped you out.
Yo, Funk's flexing him is terrible.
You can work for Flex next.
That's terrible, yo. I feel bad.
And they keep
yo.
the beef going between Hot 97 and Power 105.
Yeah, it lives on.
But it's not looking good for Envy right now. It's been a lot of stuff
They all
coming
gonna
out.
be
yo.
cooked, yeah,
They
like,
had a
yo,
news
he wildin'.
story.
Like, that's
There was
fraud.
a story on the news, yo.
I seen it. I think I sent a clip from it. I think I sent a clip from that from y'all. Like I've been waiting.
Sticky out here.
Justice
man.
Warrior is watching. I can't wait to watch his
It's not
deposition or
looking
whatever.
good. You gotta say
what?
allegedly because we don't know for facts, but
Allegedly.
it looks like it's
If he
some
is in
fraudulent
an
activity.
investigation, bro.
I mean, it's not alleged. His
He
partner,
won't talk,
That
though.
the person he said was his partner was a convicted fraudster. That's not alleged. That's facts. I'm just saying, like,
Wild.
just saying.
Yeah, them niggas took that motherfucking
it's like that nigga
phone
Jane
calls,
Morrison.
the random phone calls you get to another level, yo. We gotta take it to the next level with this fraud shit,
He
man.
said you
Scamming,
getting
yo.
We
innocent.
used to call old people and just finesse them out of their bread, but now we gotta take it to the next level.
No.
How do you think you could get away with that?
Don't know, yo. People just be
It's
terrible,
too much
yo.
documentation that goes to in the bill of sale of a home, yo. It's a long process. Title companies, like fucking, you gotta have somebody, your realtor, this, that, and that. You gotta have a contract. And you gotta the deed of trust. All kind of like, yo, it's so much that's not the place to just like
Yo,
He's
finesse.
he
you
said
gotta watch my guy JT the Pocket Watcher. Like Zay said, if you're trying to get breakdowns of this shit, like Zay said, of course, Star, Tony the Closer, all them, they giving you the
There's
sauce.
a lot going on that people don't
There's a
realize.
lot of shit that's
Lawsuits, it's a lot going on, bro. This is bad.
It's definitely
This
gonna
is
get
bad.
real fun. He trying to play it off like
This
he's
is
not
bad.
worried
He's
about
trying
it.
to laugh
man.
it off.
That's why I said Major Lane for the Justice Warrior.
I'm ready.
He
I
said
feel like you should start giving weekly reports, yo, if you get more details than us. Yeah.
Ross
That's how I'm gonna be.
Ross said y'all
be
get
up there in New
old,
York just watching.
Innocent people in
Y'all
New
had
York.
his head tilt that annoyed you.
New York don't deserve that.
Yeah, it's crazy out here.
Nigga said justice.
Justice.
I gotta get the Topo joint, yo. I gotta get that, yo. Cause I'm the Justice Warrior. I gotta get his shirt, yo.
Another Justice joint, real quick. Did y'all see that they? Because I think they raided the crib, but then they did an arrest officially for Keefe D for the murder of Tupac. I think this happened today.
Yeah, I saw the.
He was openly talking about.
But you gotta have concrete
like-
evidence. He could say he was acting for whatever that platform was, and if they don't have like definitive evidence, you still can't.
He's been
Like, yo, I was doing
up,
it to monetize.
He's
Tupac is a big
Mike,
staple of our community.
Mike,
I wanted money.
Mike, he was going into too many details, yo.
He went into a wild detail.
A lot of details. They're not going.
I didn't watch.
But that's another reason.
He was doing interviews for like
that's
2
another
years.
reason I think maybe
Talking about an open case. The case was never cold.
Maybe he
closed,
just like
yo.
fuck it. Maybe
what if he
what if
was
he's
lying,
like
yo?
Nah, these old. That's why I always say them the old dudes that be like this young generation, this and this and that. To an extent, they got some points, but they be like, we wouldn't have did this back in the day. It's cat. I'm seeing all these old heads on interviews telling. All these dudes from that generation, y'all be talking about wouldn't do this and do that. They can't wait to tell. They get on
singing like
bro.
Aretha Franklin.
Singing like Aretha at the top of her lungs, yo.
Exactly.
Whitney Houston in The Bodyguard. I will always love you.
What was that
notes.
movie with Beyonce in it, yo? When she was the singer, yo? Was it LL Cool J and Beyonce? No.
No, are you talking about Fighting Temptations?
Fighting
yo?
Temptations, yeah. You niggas be singing like Beyonce on Fighting
going
Temptations.
down, baby. What song was that?
I'm
yo,
going down to the river.
That
was
song
Lil
was
Zane,
Jordan
yo.
in there,
Oh,
yo.
That was
that song
Lil
was hard.
Zane, yo, and Montel Jordan.
And they
and
had Eddie Levert, yo.
Fire.
Eddie.
Fire.
It was cold, yo. That boy was cold, yo.
Yeah, but that's
Nigga
how y'all be
Cuba.
singing, yo. Y'all
But,
gotta stop,
hopefully-
OGs.
Hey, listen, the way he been talking about it, justice need to be served. I mean, it's been so long, but like, yeah, I mean, he been saying he did it, so you gotta take that time if you've been claiming it.
It's not.
He said he didn't pull the trigger. His nephew, everybody, Orlando Anderson.
But you still were
pulled it.
accomplice to a murder.
Some people say I believe he just putting that on his nephew because his nephew passed. There's been theories that he probably pulled that trigger for real. Either way, y'all was going in
Allegedly,
to
y'all.
slide down. I mean, it is what it is. So you've been openly talking about it.
On
You've been
this
boasting about it.
T.I.
Now it's time to serve that time if that happens.
Gotcha.
If that happens. Crazy stories.
T.I. admitted he did something similar like that, where he told on his dead cousin.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of taking the rap.
The tips. No, respectfully. Yo.
Oh shit.
Yeah. We always got to say
No,
that.
we're not gonna leave that because salute to Cam and Mace.
Oh shit.
It was a
yeah.
nice story.
Oh yeah,
Because Cam said he going on It Is What It Is. He was like he going the fan because Mace don't do a lot of interviews. He said because the fans be wanting to know stuff, he gonna ask him 2 questions a week, which I think is dope and funny.
That's a fire idea.
But he asked them, and this was crazy because like they getting money, they Harlem dudes, and this, that, But they had a touching moment. He was like, Cam, they asked, and I always, they always want to know, why did you introduce me to Biggie instead of Bad Boy? He wanted to say another name, but he said Bad Boy.
Clearly.
And then Mace got choked up and was like, man, you about to make me cry. But he was like, I just felt like Biggie, I want to introduce you, because you were such a great friend. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure I introduced you to somebody I knew was going to take care of you and wasn't going to do you dirty. And then Cam was like, man, yo, you about to make me tear up. You're only one, They was about to have and it's just touching the whole story between them getting back together.
Real dudes.
Yeah,
So it's
yo.
like, yo, stand up, fellas. Being able to have that camaraderie should show a lot of people like, yo, it's nothing wrong with just being a good person, yo.
Yes, especially for black
Nothing
dudes,
wrong
though.
with being a good person as a black man, yo.
Especially like if it wasn't something super egregious like stealing or some other wild stuff, like it shows like you can get past stuff. Especially if y'all was really as close as they was. Yo, sometimes you just take a conversation. Cam said he saw Mace on an interview and we seen certain clips or what's the name's from. And Mace was like, that was my guy. He was saying he basically was wrong. He would like to reunite. And then Cam said that's all he needed. He heard that. He said he could see the genuineness in it. And he was like, yo, they started talking, and that's how the show It Is What It Is happened. See, that's what happens when you build together and work together and get through something that ain't really probably that serious.
Yeah.
Now they said they did what was it, 8-figure deal?
Yeah.
Something like that?
That money, brothers.
Come on, yo. What are we
I love
talking
it,
about
yo.
here, yo?
I use that shit at Sports Center First Take. That's my shit. Right
Yeah.
there. I watch that shit.
Hilarious.
Legit.
And it's way more entertaining.
Fact.
You have to
A
be
lot of shit be
entertaining.
boring now. If you notice, even the boring channels, they hitting y'all with. I told you, I called you on the phone. I was like, yo, I can't remember whether it was College Game Day or something. It was just like analysts that normally wouldn't try to do cool shit be just slipping shit in there now. Like, yeah, we're shaking over there with y'all over there, Bob. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
It be Paul Feinbaum and them niggas.
Fuck out of here.
Yo, Paul Feinbaum.
You guys don't talk like that.
Yo, Paul Feinbaum said that's cap. It's crazy.
Wildin'. Yeah. Man, I don't know what he was doing over there.
I tweeted somebody that he's
Bro,
like,
look
I see
crazy.
y'all. I think he said it's I see y'all, and he said something like I see you guys over there or some shit like that. Like, I forgot who it was on the tweet, bro. That shit pissed me off so much. I was like, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, yo.
Stop.
Man, something.
Stop, bro. Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah, we always got to say.
One more,
all
Mike.
right.
I just want this is the last thing, yo. Cam, he was talking about like his past relationships and stuff on the show just randomly.
Oh, really? I
And
didn't get that far.
Yeah, you didn't get that. I saw where you was at, and he started going in on Steve Harvey.
Oh shit.
Oh, man.
He was like, "Yo, don't listen to Steve Harvey," because he was like, the women on the table. He was like, "Yo, Steve Harvey talked about you should do this and do that and do this for women," but he was like, he also right on the same interviews and be talking about how he done had
Mad
two
divorces.
failing marriages.
Yeah,
and been
mad
broke
divorces.
because
and
of
shit.
it.
I never got that. Like, how you gonna write the book for love, nigga? You got
Yeah,
divorced
bro.
like
You
twice.
And
got
he said some other
flaws
stuff.
too,
I won't
champ.
repeat, yo. I won't repeat.
You got
But he
flaws
said,
too,
stop
champ.
listening to Steve Harvey. Listen to somebody like me, yo. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Mace
You
said
gotta
that?
see it, dog. Like,
Was it Mace or was Cameron?
no, it was
that said
Cam.
that? Oh,
And then Mason
God,
was just sitting
that's
there
hilarious.
laughing because Cam was just going on a tangent. A complete tangent, though, on the show randomly. The stories, I don't want to get into the stories. I'm going to let y'all watch it, but
I got
he was
you.
talking about like his previous joints and why he was lying and he didn't need to. There's some stuff I want to say, but I want to say on here.
Oh, yeah.
Then he went into transition to Steve Harvey, was basically like, stop listening to a dude like that, yo. He ain't got the answers for y'all, yo.
Yeah, and like, yo, you weren't always like some enlightened dude. Like, I hate when people get to a certain level and you think you like that. Like, yo,
Well, he's seen a market,
Yeah, that's all
I
right.
like
and he started
Capture the
attacking
market.
that market.
Capture the
They
market.
made movies out of that
Capture
shit
the
and everything.
market.
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. He's seen the market.
exactly what he was doing, bro.
Matter of fact, I respect him for capturing the market.
That's
See, probably
exactly
still
what
the
he
same
He
low
ran as
key.
fast as he
Exactly.
did that
He probably
race.
still the same low key.
Fucking crazy.
He just understood the assignment, yo.
Yeah.
I respect it, yo. Yeah, we always gotta say rest in peace to Big Reese. Again, we got episode 281, Coach Class Podcast.
Yeah. Shout out to the Cowboy fan that I saw in the barbershop the other day. He was like 12 to 14 years old. He killed me when he said, I think Dak might have an eye issue. I was like,
Yo, got us.
you're like 12, yo. That is fucking hilarious. Yo, this nigga got an eye problem, yo. I was crying laughing.
Keep playing.
Me and the barber was in tears, yo. Like, that shit is funny. I don't even think you realize how funny that shit just was, nigga.
Kids be brutal with their honesty.
Fuck, man.
He should be better than that,
He
though.
probably
with the
heard his
receiving
uncle or
corps
some
he's
shit
had.
say that shit or something, or his dad or something like
Receiving
that.
cores, running backs, offensive.
like, yo, you really
he had
had
like the best
offensive
offensive
line.
line for like 4 years at one
It
point.
would have been better if
straight,
they
yo.
was like the team where they had like the crazy top offense and they just keep losing from dumb shit. But it's like, bro, y'all kind of phony.
Throw a lot of picks, my nigga.
And no disrespect to the Giants. But what was the phoniest division for a long time up until like the last like 2-3 years, yo? Out of like the last like
But what I will
6,
say
7.
is the division always was kind of weird, and then they always switch. But
They would have an outlier.
They have,
there
like-
would always be an outlier.
have, like,
they
Three-
were
One
supposed
that
to be
was
an
nice.
outlier.
they have like 3
They've
of the
done it
last like 15
once
Super
or
Bowls
twice
if-
in our
less than that.
lifetime.
Tony Romo days,
Tony
like,
Romo.
and he fumbled the snap on like a fucking field
Jesus
goal or
Christ.
something, yo.
Forgot.
Nah,
It was.
no, when he
Tony Romo made it too, right? Oh, that was Dak when he threw the joint Green Bay when they played
Tony
Green Bay.
Romo definitely made it.
And I think he
And
caught.
lost.
I really do think. What's the name? What's my man? Throw up the X. Dez.
Dez Bryant.
I think he caught that.
he
shit.
caught that. That was a catch. They
That
never
was
changed the rules
crazy.
since then.
I was mad as shit.
That
at
was
yo.
crazy,
Like I was
yo.
so mad they blew.
Come on, yo.
They should have.
Not
made
even
it
the
to NFC
Cowboys.
Championship.
I don't ride with them. At
Definitely.
all.
They in your
But that was
division,
just
so I
out of
get it.
pocket, yo.
I don't even remember that catch. I can't remember
He
when
caught
You
it.
will
His body
remember it
was
if you
round.
saw it. He caught it and put the ball on the ground like on some shit where he was just hyped. Like he had it clearly in his fucking hands, and they said he dropped it.
And it came out after, but it was that was a catch, yo. That was a catch.
But Green Bay fans may tell you something different, and like I said, that was in the past.
It is
Hindsight
what
is
it is.
2020, bro. Gotta live with it. Like you said, rest in peace to Big Reese.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.